Okay, so well, Laura and everyone else, people who are watching this video, today is July 17, Friday. Okay, and for this class, we're gonna discuss about a chronicle, a new evidence. All right, this is the name of the evidence. A chronicle in English. Remember the name GA2, Guía de Aprendizaje 2, 240202501. AA1 stands for Actividad de Aprendizaje 1 EV03. Chronicle. Okay, this is the name of the evidence for the program development of video games and interactive environments. And we have 2 weeks, 2 weeks for to do this evidence. So you have to submit it on July 31. Okay, so you have 15 days or 2 weeks to complete this activity. Well, so before explaining the details of this evidence, I want you to, Laura, please go to Sahuna, enter Sajuna, and tell me if you can access the evidence of the chronicle. Okay, Laura, please go to Sahuna. Let's see if this platform is working well. During last week and this week, this Sahuna platform wasn't working, wasn't opening. I received an email about some maintenance that this platform had. Well, Laura, can you access Sahuna? ¿Me confirma si puedes acceder a Sahuna? Okay, okay, Laura, perfect. I can't. So please tell me, can you see the evidence? This evidence on Sahuna? Tell me, Laura. Yes or no? Evidencia GA2 Chronicle. I need to make sure that you can see the evidence on Sahuna. Okay, I'm trying to enter the platform, but it's not possible for me at the moment. Okay, Laura said yes. Okay. Oh, well, no, Laura, I think the problem is with the platform. It's not your internet, it's the platform. But I think you can see the evidence right now. Okay, so we can try later or maybe tomorrow. No problem. Okay. Well, people, so these are the details of the evidence. And this is a grading activity. Okay. So what's the topic of this chronicle? You have to select a famous, iconic person. Yes, a popular person. very important, a very popular, important, famous. This person has to be related to your professional profile. It means a famous person in the video games field. Okay. For example, Usain Bolt. No, Usain Bolt is a famous person about sports. Let's say Donald Trump. No, Donald Trump is about politics, business, United States. He's a president. Um, a famous person about video games. Yes. For example, Laura, do you know a famous person? A very popular person in the video games field? Laura? Tell me, Laura. A famous person. Oh, so, okay, okay. Let me see, Laura. Well, let's ask Google or ChatGPT. Tell me famous and popular people in the video games field. Okay, so here we have Hideo Hokima. Oh, look. Uh, Shigeru Miyamoto. Yes, Laura, look. For example, Shigeru Miyamoto, Hideo Kojima. These are Japanese, I think. Japanese or Chinese people. Okay, one of these person. Okay, choose one. You can choose one. Well, a famous, iconic, a popular, important person in video games. And you have to search on the internet information about that person. Okay. So, according to this information, you have to write a chronicle with the facts, with the most important facts and relevant situations in the professional life of that person. Okay, it's very clear. Well, what is the evidence? The evidence is a chronicle about an iconic person in the video games field. Remember, video games, not music. The person, not politics, not sports, not soccer, video games. The length of the document, well, about 200, from 200 and 500 words. No more than 500 words, and well, between 200 and 500. Okay, and these are the requirements for the Word file. Yes, type of letter Arial, size 12. All right, and this interlineado is the space between the lines, between the sentences of the Word file. 1.5. Okay. Well, so let me explain this. Here, let's open a Word file. Let's suppose that you are making your chronicle. Okay. So, okay, let me copy and paste this just as an example. All right. Well, let's suppose this is your chronicle, and let's follow these requirements. 200 and 500 words. For example, here I have 94 words. The requirement of the evidence is 200 as minimum. Okay, so I got to write more. Okay, I think it's okay. Okay. Here we have 202 words. It's okay. Okay. So, this is an example of the synoptic document. Well, first, number of words. Second, the type of letter, Arial. Okay. So, Calibri. Calibri, no. Arial. Arial 12. And the size is 12. The interlineado is here. Yes, you can see the space between 1.5. Okay, so 200 words, Arial 12, 1.5. That's it. Okay, so you will need no more than one page in a Word file. That's it. All right, just one page for your chronicle. Okay, people, any questions? Do you have any questions about this requirement? No? Questions? The format, a Word file or a PDF file. This is not a video. This is not a link. This is not a photograph. It's a Word file or a PDF file. Okay? And well, this is the name of the evidence. You have to go to Crónica and submit it there. Well. Okay. So people, do you have any questions about these requirements? Luz, Estefanía, Jerónimo, Juan, Laura. Any questions?
No, profe, todo claro.
Okay, thank you, Estefanía. Okay, Laura. So, let's watch this video.
Have you ever wished you could go back and see exactly how things happened, step by step? Not just the result, but the journey, every moment in order. That desire to preserve time has a very old and powerful word. Some stories are confusing without order, but when events are placed carefully, one after another, everything becomes clear. That careful recording of events is at the heart of today's word. There was someone who wanted to remember an important year of their life. Instead of writing random thoughts, they wrote what happened each day. They noted events as they occurred, without skipping steps. Over time, those notes became more than memories. They became a clear record of events, arranged in order. That written record was a chronicle. The word chronicle means to record events as they happen, in the order of time. Chronicles focus on accuracy and sequence, not imagination. They are often used in history, journalism, biographies, and long-term projects. A chronicle can be written, filmed, or documented in any form. In simple words, chronicle means to carefully document events over time. For example, we say, "The book chronicles the rise of the ancient city." Here, chronicle means recording events step by step. Here's a modern use. The documentary chronicles the athlete's journey. This shows events recorded over time. So remember, chronicle is about time and order. It preserves what happened, when it happened, and how it unfolded. Every life has a story worth chronicling. If you wrote a chronicle of your life, what chapter would you be in right now? Comment below and tell me the next word you want explained. Follow for clean, story-based English vocabulary that captures meaning clearly.
Well, so in this short video, we could see the definition of a chronicle. In simple words, a chronicle is a document in which you record events in order. Okay, that is the definition of a chronicle. Okay, now in this video
Welcome to Kenton's videos. Enjoy the video.
You begin by locking the scope so the chronicle actually gets finished. Decide the time's span, place, and central subjects now. Once done, gather 3-5 primary sources and mark reliable dates and names because accuracy drives trust. Make sure to choose your narrative voice, strict chronology or thematic.
Okay, so here we can see the characteristics of a chronicle. You have to define the time, you have to define the space or the place, the city, the town, the country, and the main subjects. Alright? The main subjects is the person, the famous person in video games. Well, you have to search information at Google on the internet, yes. And during the chronicle, you have to be very chronological. Alright? So this is a document where you can write different events in a chronological order. Okay? Is very important.
So every entry follows the rule you set. This prevents drift. Now create a simple index template and start filling the first dated entry immediately using short, verifiable facts. You now build the middle where clarity and linkage matter most.
Oh, is very important. Important facts, real facts. Okay. You don't have to write imaginary situations, things about the future. No. Superstitions. No. Future events. No. Probabilities. No. Real facts. Okay, real facts.
Start each entry with a date and a concise fact.
Here, in the content of the chronicle, you have to order the information by date. Okay? In a chronological sense. Alright? For example, October 1st, 2022. Then September 5, 2023. Then the December 4, 2016. No. You have to be organized. You have to be very organized with the events. All right. In order. With contests, you have to talk about causes of the events, consequences, unquote, and also references. The style. You have to be very clear and very formal in your style.
Then expand 1 to 3 sentences that explain why it matters. Once you add context, link entries with cross-references and brief cause-effect phrases so readers can follow threads. Make sure to insert 1 clear citation or provenance note per entry. This preserves reliability. Keep tense and annotation consistent throughout, and periodically summarize blocks to prevent the narrative from fragmenting. You finish by verifying details, then polishing transitions and the index so readers can navigate easily. Once done, write a short introduction that states scope and methodology, and create a chronology table for quick reference. Make sure to standardize citations and run 1 last factual check. If problems arise, conflicting dates, missing sources, flag them clearly as probable or contested, and note what remains unresolved.
Well, here, you have to verify the dates. The dates have to be real. The names have to be real. And also the references. You have to be aware of the different parts of the chronicle. I'm going to explain that in just a few moments. Alright? You have to start with the introduction, then the content, and then a conclusion. But so sorry, let me explain that. Let me explain the structure of a chronicle. Okay, so this is the structure. Okay, so first let me explain what is a chronicle. A chronicle is a document. A chronicle is a text that tells reality, real events, real situations, real stories. Okay, you have to be very aware of these real events in a specific order, in a chronological order. All right, and you have to explain important moments in a person's life or career. In this case, you have to explain about the life of a person in the video games field based on real facts. These are the important things about a chronicle. All right, information must be true and from reliable sources. All right, reliable sources. All right. As you know, not all the information from the internet is true, so you have to search from very reliable sources or confirm your information. Well, that's your work. You have to follow a chronological order. All right, events from the beginning to the end. This chronicle is a story. You have to tell a story of different events that are connected to create a complete narrative. You have to highlight the most important events. You have to explain what happened, when happened, how that happened, and who was the person involved or the people involved in these events. And you have to use clear and simple language, easy to understand. All right, remember, chronicle, real facts, real events, time order, storytelling. This is the definition and characteristics of a chronicle. Let's see an example. This is an example. Well, this is a very short example. Remember, your chronicle has to have 200 words, between 200 and 500 words. All right. But okay, this is okay. So here we have I think this example is better. All right. So here we have a chronicle about Shigeru Miyamoto. Well, here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 paragraphs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 characteristics of a chronicle. First, you have to use real facts. Real facts. He was born in Kyoto, Japan. Since he was a child, he loved drawing and playing video games. For example, this birth date is real. November 16, 1952. This is real information. Second paragraph, you have to follow a chronological order. 1977, 1981, 1986, 1996. You see, this is a very organized chronological order. Number 3, you have to tell a story using the years or using the dates. You have to tell an event and a story. Okay, so here, for example, what is the story? He was born in Japan. He liked to play video games. Then he created the Donkey Kong video game. Then he helped in the creation of Mario. Then he released The Legend of Zelda. Then he created Super Mario 64. After that, well, that's a story. Yes, that is the story. Number 4, you have to highlight. You have to highlight the most important events and the key moments. For example, this is a very important information about Shigeru Miyamoto. Right now, he is one of the most important and influential and popular video game designer in the world. This is a very important fact or event. Another, here, this is another important fact. He, here. The most popular, or I think this is one of the most popular video games, Mario. He created one of the most famous characters in video games history, Mario. Yes, I think this is important. And uses clear and simple language. Here we can see an example of this part. The text is easy to read and understand. His work has inspired millions of people and continues to influence new generations of game developers. Okay. So here we have real facts. Look, real facts. Time order: 1952, 1977, 1981, 1996, 1996. Storytelling. And this is the storytelling of the chronicle. Okay, people. So that's it. These are the parts of the chronicle. This activity is very easy. You just have to take note of these things. Remember the main features of the chronicle. All right. Okay, people. Tell me, did you understand this? Did you have any questions? Luz, Dayan, Estefanía, Jerónimo, Juan, Laura. Very clear. Oh yes, I understand. Laura said, okay, thank you, Laura. Luz Esmeralda, no questions, teacher. Okay. Okay, people. So, let's continue the class because this video call is gonna close. So please check your WhatsApps, check the WhatsApp group. I'm gonna send you another link so we can continue with this session. Okay, people? See you in a few minutes. Okay, everyone, let's make an exercise. This is a little quiz. Okay, so you have to help me with the answers. Okay, Dayan, Stefania, Jerónimo, Laura, and Luz Esmeralda. This quiz is in Spanish, but I'm going to tell you the instructions, the options in English. Okay? You have to use your microphones or the chat because every question has time. Yes, a duration. Ready? Okay. And question number 1. The chronicle tells a fact. Historic fact, wonderful fact, fantastic fact, real, unreal, or funny? Tell me.
Yo creo que es la A, ¿no?
Historic. Historic. Or real. The chronicle has to be real, not historic. Real. Well, it has something of historic. All right. Okay. Second question. Present the present information. Yes, tell me.
La D,
D.
el título.
The title. Oh, the title. Okay. I'm gonna show you the answers after the quiz. After we finish the quiz. The content of the chronicle. Título, cuerpo. Title. The
El
body.
cuerpo.
Okay. That's correct. Bonus round. Oh, sorry. Next question. Synthesize the facts, the main facts of the chronicle. Which part of the chronicle? Synthesize the main facts. F. Laura says F. The body. Oh no. Opete. I think that's not Spanish. Breve línea que anticipa el contenido. Oh.
La D,
D.
epígrafe.
Oh. Adelante. Okay. So let me show you the answers. Here are the answers. Mhm. Mm. I'm sorry, I cannot see the answers. What is the correct answer here? Sorry. I title. No, I didn't like this game. This is a web page, word wall, and here in this page I can always see the correct answers. I don't know what is happening here. Crónica, relato, nature, historical. No, I cannot see the answers. Let me see. No, sorry about that. No. Well, okay, people. So it was just to practice vocabulary about the chronicle. Okay. Well, now, people, we are finished here. Okay. Next class on July 24th, we're gonna continue talking about a chronicle. Okay. So I want you to write the chronicle not in your computer, not in your cell phone, not in Google, not in ChatGPT. No. Search the information. Go to Google, go to ChatGPT, search for the information. It's okay. But I want you to write the chronicle in a piece of paper. Did you understand that? So this is the homework. The homework for all of you for next class. Okay? This is the homework. Okay, so what will be your homework? You have to write the chronicle, the chronicle in your notebook or a piece of paper. I don't know, written. Okay, please don't type the chronicle on your computer. Not yet. Yes, not yet. Yes, Laura, for next class. This is for next class. This is the homework for next class. This is the homework for next class. For July 24th. July 24th. Alright. I know, people, that you can use artificial intelligence to make this evidence. Yes. But please, don't do that. Yes. I prefer more if you write a chronicle with your own words and make mistakes. You can make a perfect chronicle using ChatGPT. And I can tell you, okay, Laura, your evidence is perfect. 100 points. Thank you very much. But that's not the objective of this class. Alright? Did you learn something? No. Did you practice writing? No. Did you practice your English? No. You use ChatGPT? Yes, but no, you have to you can use artificial intelligence, of course, but you have to learn how to use it for your learning process. All right. So first, remember, for next class, one, you have to search on the internet, or on internet the information or your of your famous person. After that, you have to write the chronicle in your notebook, in your paper, with your own words. With your own words. Okay, people? If you make mistakes, that's perfect. Please make mistakes. Alright? This is for next class. And you send send me the photos for next class, okay? Send the photo of your writing. Alright? So next class at 7 p.m. you take your chronicle in your notebook, you take the photo, you send me the photo to my WhatsApp, and in that class I'm gonna check your chronicle, I'm gonna give you feedback, I'm gonna explain what's wrong, what's right, and I'm gonna teach you how to use artificial intelligence so you can practice your writing, correct your words, your sentences. Okay? Well, remember, you can say, "Oh, ChatGPT, please, correct this chronicle," and ChatGPT can do that. But it's better if you ask ChatGPT for the correction, for the explanation, so the AI can tell you how you can improve your writing. Oh well, many things that you can learn from artificial intelligence. But first, people, first, please do this homework for next class. Okay? Very important. So you can learn. Remember, the most important thing about this class is learn. It's learning. Okay, people. So that's it. Do you have any questions? Any questions? Oh, here we have a question. Diane Cuadros, tell me your question. Diane. Hello, Diane. Yes, Diane. Any questions? ¿Tienes alguna pregunta, Diane? Or Estefanía, Jerónimo, Laura, Luz Esmeralda. Laura. Oh, okay. Okay, Laura. Very good. No, Dayan, I can't hear you. No te escucho, Dayan. You can use the chat. Use the chat, Dayan, if you want. Oh, yes, Dayan, and people, I'm gonna explain this in Spanish, okay? En la semana pasada y durante esta semana, yes, Dayan, that's correct. Creo que ustedes ya deben tener un correo institucional. Bueno, si no lo tienen, les informo que la semana pasada, esta semana, se han realizado una serie de mantenimientos o actualizaciones a la plataforma Sajuna. Por tal motivo, no ha podido yo tampoco he podido acceder a la plataforma. Esta mañana sí pude acceder, pero en la tarde intenté hacerlo y no pude ingresar. Entonces sí, sí han habido algunos problemas con la plataforma, pero es por razones de mantenimiento. ¿Ok, Dayan? Ok, no, Dayan y para todos, yo les puedo dar la otra semana para que actualicen sus evidencias, ¿sí? Sin embargo, en el transcurso de hoy o mañana les están enviando un informe con la planilla de evidencias actualizada a fecha de hoy, para que tengan muy claro las evidencias que ya entregaron o las que no han entregado o las que tienen pendiente por corregir. ¿Ok? Es una planilla, es esta planilla la que les voy a compartir. ¿Ok? Y aquí tenemos las 4 evidencias que hemos trabajado, pero esta información se las enviaré más tarde. Necesito actualizarla y compartirles esta información. Recuerden, para probar esta competencia de inglés tienen que tener todas las evidencias aprobadas. ¿Ok? Muy importante eso. Todas las evidencias aprobadas. Ok. Ok, Dayan. You're welcome. Okay, Stefania. Okay, people, any other question? No questions, people? So, that's all for today. Thank you for your participation and your assistance. Jan, Stefania, Jerónimo, Laura, Luz Esmeralda, Stefania, have an excellent night, people. Please remember the homework. Write your chronicle, get prepared your chronicle for next class. Okay? Okay, people. Goodbye, everyone. Have a
Gracias,
nice...
profe, hasta luego.
Okay, Stefania, bye-bye. Have a nice Holy Week. Okay, Laura, goodbye, Diane. Good night, Esmeralda.